Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer recounts their experience with a newly purchased electric scooter, explaining their decision to buy one after frequently renting similar vehicles during family trips. The scooter arrived undamaged and was assembled quickly and easily. Our reviewer found the scooter's price reasonable for its power, acknowledging that more powerful models exist, but feeling the 500-watt motor was sufficient for their needs. While the scooter boasts 3 speed settings, reaching the maximum speed proved challenging for this client, who weighs around 185 pounds. They achieved speeds up to 18 miles per hour, whereas their 9-year-old child, at a lower weight, might reach the advertised maximum. The battery life was satisfactory, with performance clearly influenced by speed selection. Slower speeds resulted in extended range. The braking system, while effective, is located on the front wheel, requiring caution to avoid accidents. The scooter's design was a significant factor in the purchase decision. This client appreciated the clean, minimalist aesthetic and the integrated lighting system. However, the headlights' build quality disappointed them, with visible internal wiring detracting from the overall impression. The folding mechanism, while convenient, required adjustment after several uses. The digital display was praised for its clarity and ease of use. The cruise control feature was appreciated, although our reviewer noted that it only engaged at the maximum speed for each setting, rather than allowing for customized cruise speeds. Finally, a minor design flaw was identified in the placement of the brake cable, which sits somewhat awkwardly close to the headlight. Despite these minor drawbacks, the reviewer remains highly satisfied with the scooter, highlighting its overall positive aspects. The ease of assembly, the acceptable performance considering the price point, and the appealing design outweigh the few minor issues they discovered. Their only significant regret is that their child has claimed it as their own. Overall, this client's experience was overwhelmingly positive and underscores the scooter's appeal for both adults and children, although parental supervision is recommended for young users.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer acquired this scooter to alleviate the challenges of commuting to work, particularly during hot and humid weather which aggravated a knee condition. Their typical workday involves walking several miles on city sidewalks, a necessary form of exercise during cooler months, but impractical and painful during summer heat. This scooter was intended to solve this problem. Our reviewer tested the scooter on their usual routes, finding it a potential game changer for summer commutes. The integrated lighting features, including a headlight, deck lights, and brake strobe, proved particularly useful for early morning travel in low-light conditions. While easily assembled and operated, the scooter's weight presented a minor drawback. This client, although physically fit, noted that the scooter's considerable weight required some effort to carry upstairs and throughout their workplace. For someone smaller or less physically capable, this weight could be a significant impediment. The ability to easily fold the scooter and store it in a standard car trunk was noted as a positive feature. Despite its weight, the scooter's performance exceeded expectations. While the maximum speed was not consistently reached by the reviewer due to their weight, their lighter son effortlessly achieved the top speed on all settings and managed inclines without difficulty. This suggests a balance between power and portability. The scooter's range remains unconfirmed, as the initial charge had only been partially used after several days of use. The client mentioned a slight disappointment regarding the price fluctuations observed after their purchase. However, This was viewed as a minor inconvenience, overshadowed by the scooter's overall functionality and the convenient and prompt delivery. The client ultimately found the scooter to be a worthwhile investment, greatly improving their daily commute while offering a welcome alternative to walking during warmer months. The ease of use and the effective lighting features were highlighted as particularly significant advantages.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer found the scooter's size suitable for adults, but noted its limitations on unpaved surfaces. The ride was bumpy, even on grass, a common issue with electric scooters due to the lack of gears. Our reviewer's experience was further complicated by a persistent connection problem with the scooter's control unit, resulting in an error code. This problem, characterized by faulty copper connectors, a recurring issue in the reviewer's experience with various electric scooters and even an expensive e-bike, required several days of troubleshooting to resolve. While the customer service team eventually responded via Amazon chat, the reviewer felt their initial responses were generic and unhelpful, failing to address the detailed diagnostic information provided. The offer of a replacement control unit was appreciated, but ultimately declined to minimize environmental waste. Despite these setbacks, the reviewer felt the scooter was worth the cost at the time of purchase, advising potential buyers to compare prices from various sellers. A significant portion of the review details the self-diagnosed solution to the error code problem. A simple disconnection and reconnection of certain cables resolved the issue, information not included in the instructions. This self-repair is a notable part of the reviewer's experience. The reviewer also mentioned receiving a coupon, likely as an early adopter incentive, and expressed gratitude for this, seeing it as a positive practice for manufacturers. However, a contrasting perspective is presented in another section of the review, where another individual reports an inability to power on the scooter, even after a period of charging. This reviewer expressed disappointment with the lack of an immediate response from the seller and threatened a return for a refund if contact wasn't made. This stark contrast in experiences highlights the potential for variability in product quality or initial setup. Ultimately, while pleased with the scooter's functionality, once the initial technical hurdles were overcome, the reviewer felt customer service could be improved by offering more attentive and personalized responses to customer issues. Appreciate you watching. If this video helped, like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts below. See you soon.